So this is part 2 of the Effect the series, episode 3. Now, I decided to do this in 2 parts because I had a lot to say in part 1 and I have so much more to say. So, here we go. Shin, don't do it. No, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't. Nope. Oh God. Don't do it, Shin.
พยายามฆ่าตัวตายทั้งหมดมันเป็นเพราะมึงชิปปลอดภัยไหมชิปปลอดภัยใช่ไหมน้อง
Don't be asking if he's okay. He's not okay.
น้องพูดอะไรทางออกที่ดีที่สุดของตอนนี้คือต่างคนต่างอยู่พี่อย่ายุ่งกับชินอีกเลยนะไม่พี่ไม่ยอมพี่กับชินเราสองคนรักกันแต่พี่ก็ไม่เชื่อเลยว่าชินไม่อยากเจอพี่รักเหรอ
Yo,
เนี่ยอีก10 ครั้งว่ารัก
he's crazy.
ทั้งสองมึงไปหมดแล้วเราจะพูดยังไงน้องก็พูดได้
I can't even see the subtitles.
พี่จะจัดการทุกอย่างให้ชินหายโกรธพี่ผมไม่มั่นใจนะพี่ว่าพี่จะทำได้อะสิ่งที่พี่คิดคงจะมีแต่ในละครอะชีวิตจริงมันไม่ได้ง่ายขนาดนั้นนะพี่จะแก้ไขทุกอย่างเองพี่จะทำไม่ได้พี่จะไม่ยอมเสียชินไป
Okay. Oh God, no.
แฟนรู้ได้ไงกูแค่ตามไปดูเว้ยพวกมึงทำงานกับน้องเขา
You're such a stalker.
พวกมึงทำน้องเขาขนาดนั้นน่ะ
What? What the hell is going on?
ชิน
Oh my God. What the hell? Man is a stalker. He literally stalked Kang to Shin's house while Kang is in there assaulting. You believe me, pressure up her, you know. I believe so because this show. Shin's mom has the softest voice ever. Am I sensing some shit? You're ending the damn show and these two didn't even get together. I'm a hush.
ผมก็กลับมาที่บ้านทุกอย่างมันคงน่าเบื่อและไร้ความหมายสำหรับผมเหลือเกิน
ทีมเพื่อนหานะลูก
Right. He's so chill. I love them.
ชินนายอยากไปเที่ยวไหนไหม ไม่ว่าจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นพวกกูจะอยู่
friends. Social media is the devil, though. Just saying.
กลับไป
แม่ครับคือ
ฉันบอกว่าให้กลับไปไง ไม่งั้นฉันจะแจ้งตำรวจ ไปสิ
ผมแค่จะ
ฉันบอกว่าให้กลับไป
Didn't I just say that Shin's mom has the softest voice, and now this?
คือผมพ่อจะ
ไปหรอกครับพี่ทำลายชีวิตผมมามากพอแล้วพี่เก่ง ผมอยากให้พี่ออกไปจากชีวิตของผม
Get out of my life.
ตลอดไป
See ya. The fuck? 5 years later?
โอ้โห ลูกแม่
Oh, he graduated.
ผมดูเป็นไงบ้างครับ
โอ้ยลูกแม่หล่อมากเลย
At least Ken finally, his face finally, like, yes, Shin is done with me.
แล้วตกลงลูกจะไปทำงานกับบริษัทของเพื่อนพ่อเขาไหมลูก
ได้ในที่สุด
Oh,
จะจบช้ากว่าเพื่อนมา2 ปีก็ตาม แต่เพื่อนของผมก็ไม่ได้หายไปไหน ถึงแม้ว่าเราจะไม่ได้เรียนด้วยกัน แต่พวกเขาก็ยังอยู่ข้างๆผมเสมอ
friends.
แล้วเรื่องที่ทำงานใหม่เป็นยังไงบ้างวะประโมทตอนนี้ก็อยู่ในช่วงทดลองงานอยู่นะ แต่ก็น่าจะผ่านแหละ
ไม่กลับไปคิดทำอะไรแบบนั้นแล้วล่ะ เราจะไปชิงคนใหม่
Yes, new
มี
Shin.
แต่ความสุข
Yes,
แต่ต้องเป็นคนใหม่ให้ได้
yes, we love happy Shin.
นั่นก็ดีแล้ว เห็นมึงเป็นแบบเนี้ยพวกกูก็สบายใจ งั้นถึงว่าเมื่อไหร่ก็อย่าลืมทักมาหาเรานะอ้าวดีกูมึงไม่เห็นพูดแบบนี้มั้งอ่ะ ก็ปกติ นายก็ทักมาหาเราอยู่แล้วนี่ พูดอย่างนี้กูว่าเขินเลยงั้นไปเจอกันนะชินไปแล้วบ๊ายบาย
I wanted to see them grow. I'm upset. Like, I cannot deal right now. I can't.
ถ้าหากผมพูดให้เขาเข้าใจมากกว่านี้ เรื่องทั้งหมดคงไม่จบลงแบบนี้
ถ้าผมตั้งใจฟังเขามากกว่านั้นเรื่องทั้งหมดคงไม่จบลงแบบนี้
What is going on? I just want to turn back. What was that? I literally told you guys this better not have a cliffhanger, and what was that? What the hell was that? I am angry. I am pissed. I am upset. I am sad. I am every negative thing right now. Like, okay, first off, what an amazing 3 episode this was. The acting, the storyline, everything about it was amazing. But my problem is this could have been a longer series. So much topics should have been touched. Shin recovering after the assault, after he tried to hurt himself. I wanted to go more in depth into Kang's mind and how he operates, because Kang is a freaking psycho. Like, he literally put Shin in the bed, cuddled with Shin, tell Shin, I really love you. I didn't want this to happen. We're gonna talk later. Literally went into Shin's bathroom and took a shower. Like, this guy is crazy. And then he went over, tried to talk to Shin, literally played the tape of him assaulting Shin and telling Shin if he doesn't listen, he will keep the tape, or he would play the tape until Shin listens to him. Like, who does that? Okay? And then Shin tried to hurt himself. Pramate and Bride confronted him, and he was like, no, we love each other. Shin and I love each other. Ugh. There's so much depth I think that they could have done to get into Kang's mind and his mindset and Shin's mindset and everyone's mindset. I really do think so. And the way that Kang literally confronted Man, telling him he's the reason why Shin almost, hurt himself. And then Man was like, no, it's not his fault. Kang had this perception of Shin, and when Shin, rejected him, it hurt. And basically it's his fault. So it's both of their faults. Okay? One, Man was jealous of Shin. That's why he did that shit. Take the pictures, posted them online, and all of that. He was jealous of Shin because Kang liked Shin and not him. And also Kang because he's a freaking psycho. I'm just saying, like. And Man literally stalked out Shin's house, like followed Kang when Kang went to Shin's house. Stalked out Shin's house and be like, okay, Man is taking too long. And then he saw when Shin came out and he was going to help, or we assume he was going to help, but Pramate and Bride came. Like, he knew what Kang did and didn't say shit. I'm so upset right now. I am so upset. Okay, and that last scene, like, what the hell was that? Shin graduated. He resigned from the university, then he reapplied. He graduated, which was awesome. I'm glad that he, didn't lose himself, because something like this could really mess with you. And I'm glad that, he stuck by it, even though he finished later than his friends. At least he finished. And also, his friends being there for him, telling him, you know what, I know this happened to you, and they are truly sorry that it happened, and they are here for him. If he's sad, they would listen. They would just be by his side. They just want to know and feel that he is okay. And when you have friends like Bright and Pramate, you hold on to them as much as you can, because friends like that are rare. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that they, a lot of the dialogue in this show was really, really good and really, really interesting in terms of people need people like those in this day and age. You know what I mean? Social media is the devil. I'm just saying, okay? And as Shin was saying that, people basically blamed him for all that shit. They don't believe him. You know what I mean? And as he said, people talk about you for a while and then they forget about you. And the part that got me really upset was when Kang's parents paid Shin, to shut up. Like, oh, this is not good. Let's not make this a big deal. How is this not a big deal? Your son assaulted him. How is not a big deal? And the mom is saying like, oh, it's going to be Shin's fault. Everyone would know, blah, blah, blah. That pissed me off so much. But there are people in this world that do that, believe that because they have money, they can just throw their money around and not have consequences to that shit. And I wanted to, I think that if they had continued this, Kang would have been a stalker. Because he literally stalked Shin, going to his house, meeting him by the subway thing, played the tape with him, had Shin puked on him and peed himself because he was so traumatized. And when, Shin, took the money because Shin is like, he wants this to end. He doesn't want this to go out. He doesn't want anyone to know other than, his friends and his parents and Kang's people what really happened to him. He doesn't want the whole world to know what happened to him. You know what I mean? So he take the money, and there are people who do that, take the money and feel that the money would, buy, give them happiness or something. And I understand why he did that, because he didn't want this to drag on. But I also think that he should have took the money and throw it in their face and be like, peace. You know what? I'm going to sue you for more, double this shit. You know what I mean? The scene with Shid at the hospital and crying, and the dad and everyone in the hospital, and Shin is like, he didn't want it, and it broke my heart. It did. You know what I mean? I really, really, really do think that they should have continued this. And a lot of the parts that we saw in the trailer for this series did not happen in the series. So I want to know, did they cut some shit? What I think they should have done was build up the characters in terms of building up Shin and Kang's relationship. Do the good, the light version of the show first, so we fall in love with Kang and Shin, and then in season 2 or at the end of season 1, then they could have bought the dark version. So I think that maybe episode 2 of this should have been the season finale of season 1. So we kind of get to know Kang, get to know Shin, get to know everyone. And I think that they did this wrong. I think that it was a good short series, the episodes, but I think that they did it wrong. I think the episodes were wrong in terms of episode number 2 should have been the season finale of season 1. That's just my opinion. But and the part where Kang came to Shin's house and Shin was like, I want you out of my life. I don't want to see you. I want this to end. Don't contact me. Don't do anything. And you can see that Kang literally got what Shin is saying. It finally clicked in his head that he effed up. Shin don't want nothing to do with him. He literally cried on to Shin's feet, asking for forgiveness, saying that he has no one, and then you're gonna end it like Shin walking, Kang on the other side of the road, them staring at each other, Shin saying if I had, listened to him, maybe it would have ended different, and like Kang was saying if I had something it could have ended different, and then they both walk into the damn street and you hear a car crash and you hear a body drop. I'm pissed. And then the song was ending like if we can turn back time from when we met the first time. You guys don't know how pissed I am. How could you end this at 3 episodes? So much could have been. I mean, you could have used the book as source material, yes, but write more. This was one of the best BLs out there right now, dealing with, even though they're sensitive topics, they need to be dealt with and need to be in the forefront of Thai BLs. This is what happens in communities. People getting assaulted, people trying to hurt themselves, people become stalkers, jealous people. Like, I'm sorry. I'm getting angry. I'm sorry. Like, how could you end it on a cliffhanger, though? Who did the car hit? Was it Kang? Was it Shin? We don't know. Are we gonna get a next season? Because you can't end that shit like that. Okay? No. No. I am not going to accept that this is the season finale. I am not going to accept that ending. I am not going to accept that cliffhanger. I am not. I refuse to accept that ending. Okay? If it was always going to be 3 episodes, that ending should have never been there. Okay? You ended it well with Shin graduating and all of that. Okay? You ended it well. But then you put that last piece in there. Like, why would you do that? And how in the world do I not get my Bright and Primate coupling? Like, I am offended right now. I am really offended right now. Because in the last episode, you're gonna build, like, Bright and Primate, you guys did them dirty. I'm angry. I'm pissed. I'm not accepting that as an ending. So they need to come again. They need to come again with something. Are we gonna get another season maybe with different actors? Are we gonna get the lighter version or some shit? Because I will not accept, because I want to know who the hell got hit and how would it. You know what? I'm just gonna end this video here because I am getting kind of angry and I don't want to say shit that I will regret. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me of The Effect. It's been a really crazy journey and I'm glad that they did this, even though it's only 3 episodes. I'm glad that they shone some light on some very serious topics that needed to be told in this society, this BL world. I know that BL is basically a lot of fantasy to a lot of people, but for this one to, tap into what goes on in, gay communities, straight communities, any type of, communities, I'm glad that they shone some light on it. You know what I mean? you or someone getting assaulted and then leads to depression, leads to, harming themselves or whatever. I'm glad that they took that leap and did that. Even though there are some people out there who didn't like it, but it needed to be brought to the forefront, and I'm glad that they did it. Oat, James, Yacht, I forgot the other guy's name, Pramate, all of them did an amazing job with this series, and I hope to see them in more series in the future. So thank you guys for this small little journey with me. Let me know what you guys thought of the whole entire, series below. Let's have or start a conversation. Get this video out there. Like, you guys need to let James and Oat and everyone on this series see my videos, because okay. I'm so stupid, but yeah, let them know that they did an amazing job, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what it will be, but